Hi, Lou Manfredini, Ace's Home Expert. In this video, we're going to talk about all the uses of locking and clamping pliers. It's a pretty versatile tool. Let me show you what they can do. All right, so people in the know, when they see a pair of pliers like this, are going to call this tool a Vise Grip. Now that's actually a brand name, sort of like Kleenex is facial tissue. But that's okay. Generically, it's called a locking or a clamping plier. Now, at the core of what this tool is a pair of pliers. You can use it like you would use a regular pair of pliers to loosen bolts, tighten bolts, grab onto things, whatever it might be. But the difference with this tool is that it not only grabs onto a bolt or a pipe, but it clamps almost with the strength of like a C-clamp like this. So in other words, there's an adjustment nut on the end of this thing that you would tighten that opens and closes the jaws of the pliers themselves. So then when you adjust that and you clamp it and you pull it shut, it actually squeezes the nut that you need to loosen or tighten, or a piece of pipe. You could use it to clamp two pieces of metal together if you were working on it or cutting it. It's a really versatile tool. Let's say that you had a nut or a bolt that was stripped. You couldn't get a wrench on there. Well, a pair of Vise Grips would be the perfect tool to kind of get in there, tighten up the adjustment bolt on the end of it, and then clamp it shut, and then use that carefully to loosen and or tighten. It's also a great tool if you don't have the right size wrench on a bolt or a nut that's not stripped, because you can tighten it and gently loosen it or tighten it. It's a very versatile tool. They come in a lot of shapes and sizes depending on what work you're doing. They even make a version that's almost like a needle nose, meaning that it has a sharper end and point, so you can reach into tight areas and then clamp it down. So if you're looking for a super versatile tool to add to your toolbox, a locking or clamping set of pliers like this is definitely worth the investment. On this set of locking pliers, you see it's a little bit more robust design by Milwaukee. It's got rubber grips on here for comfort, and then their adjustment bolt on the end actually has a hole on it that you could put a screwdriver in if you needed to really tighten it. So you could get some really strong pressure here if you needed to adjust it. I don't know if you can see in the camera here. I'm going to loosen and tighten this bolt, and you see how that clamp opens and closes? That is what allows you to tighten up to the bolt or whatever you're going to grab, piece of pipe, piece of wood, whatever it might be, to adjust it so that the tension, when you go to squeeze it, gives you a really tight grab. And that's it. Now, if you need more information, just go to our website, acehardware.com, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you stop by your local Ace Hardware store, that's even better. Because remember, Ace is the helpful place.